Hello and very good evening to all of you, the Epidem Learning community. I'm back today with another topic that we are going to learn about mobile attribution and data in marketing. So I'm going to start with Shiva. Shiva, now today we are going to talk about like data and analytics, mobile attribution to be specific. Why do you think data and analytics is important in marketing for marketers?
I think it's a great question to start, right? I believe both data and analytics are the cornerstones for marketing, right?
Mhm.
In the current era, if you look at it, digital analytics or the data analytics is very important for businesses to optimize their performance. For example, let's say using data, marketers can measure each step of customer journey. Let's say right from a initial interest of a customer to a final purchase, right?
Right.
With the insights that this data can drive, right,
Mhm.
marketers will be in a much better position to understand what is working for them and what isn't, right?
Right.
This allows marketers to experiment, optimize, and personalize every element of the user journey. So let me give you an example here, right? There was an e-commerce brand and they had a problem of having higher than usual uninstall rates. I'm very sure this is a problem for every marketer who is running app campaigns, right? So they started to put data together to solve for this. And when they started putting data, they realized that people who were uninstalling the app, majority of the chunk, right? They were searching for a certain product which was not available with them.
Mhm.
And this was one of the major reasons for uninstalls. And they could only figure this out when they could put all the data, the user journey data, and make valuable insights out of the data. That's the only way that they could analyze this patterns.
Right.
So I would say these are the real cornerstones for any marketer.
Right, so absolutely. So basically, marketers can make better decisions if they have visibility into this data. So basically, it's all about using data to visualize what's actually happening in the consumer's decision-making journey, and use that knowledge to make better marketing decisions to get their objectives achieved. Very well. Okay, so Himanshu, I'm going to actually take
Yes,
it
Amita.
from there and ask a question from you. Like, okay, so for me, what Shiva just explained is you can label it as one title as data driven marketing, right? Is that correct, or do you have a different definition of what is data driven marketing?
Great question, Amita. So I think I absolutely agree with what Siva mentioned. So it's data-driven marketing essentially is just making marketing decisions backed by data. So for example, it's just a method of marketing that kind of uses data which is acquired through customer interactions to gain a better view into customers' preferences and behaviors. And I think this ultimately helps brands or companies kind of optimize their marketing channel performance and in turn kind of enhance their customer experience like Siva mentioned, and this ultimately leads to, of course, greater revenue and profit. So I'll give you a very simple example. So let's say you're running marketing campaigns through a variety of channels, so you can easily use data to kind of identify which channel is performing the best at which stage of the funnel, and this can obviously be achieved using marketing attribution solutions. So using insights driven by data and just making business or marketing decisions based on that data is essentially what data driven marketing is.
Great. Thanks, Himanshu. Now, the alumni members, so the Epidem alumni who is joining for this live webinar, you know that in your last module of like measuring marketing, digital marketing success, data and analytics, this is exactly what we are talking about, like using data and analytics to make better marketing decisions. And we take closer to about 14 hours for that entire module to teach you on how to use data to make better marketing decision. And today, this is going to be kind of like an added bonus to you. We are going to go a little bit deeper into the topic of attribution, which you have already learned in this last module. And one last question, Siva, before I hand it over to you. Like, what is attribution in simple language?
I think that's the right way to start this session as well, right? To put it in a very simple words, attribution is basically an act of determining what caused the user to install an app, or let's say it's a method in which a marketer can understand which campaigns, which media partners, or which channels are delivering the specific results.
Right.
And I've seen this across that marketers are heavily reliant on attribution for their campaign optimization. It might be any campaign, it might be a user acquisition campaign or any kind of campaign, right? I think we'll go much more deeper into this while we go into the session.